Okay, here's what I did in a day living in South Korea. First, I went out and got a little vitamin D. And check out all the beautiful cherry blossoms. They are starting to bloom everywhere in Korea. Oh, they're so gorgeous, but my allergies are not happy. Then I met friends for coffee again, though, as you know, I did not get coffee. I got tea. They really like this place, so we kind of come here often. Then we had lunch with about 6 of our friends. I got maeuntung, and I'll show you in a second. There's my cute husband. Yes, we sat on the floor. This is Korea, and it's Korean style. Not all restaurants are like that, but this one is. Here's the banchan, which is side dishes. My friend was trying to wave to you guys. I didn't notice until later. And there is maeuntung. It is like a fish soup. Super, super good. And then we went to Korea's version of the DEQ because it was time to get our car checked. We have some kind of little oil leak. Not that big, but my husband is going to have that checked out. Here is their waiting area. And cost about $50. Here's another day in my life and what I do living in South Korea. Vacation edition. Okay, well, it's kind of a vacation. We're going on a mini vacation to Pohang, South Korea, which is oceanside. And I'm taking you guys with me. I just made a video of myself because I just realized I was making my husband coffee and I put cold water in it instead of hot water. Then we were looking for a vacation place. We wanted to go, well, not a vacation place. We wanted to tour this place on a TikTok live for you guys, but the reservations were closed. Now we are packing to go to Pohang to do a little car camping, and also we are staying in a hotel one night, but car camping is fun. We got some kimbap. I got donkasu kimbap. And then when we got to Pohang, look at the beautiful ocean side. We found this really pretty walkway I thought I would show you guys. There's me, and here is our hotel. We got this one specifically because it has a massaging chair in it. And you guys know I have lupus, which has been very painful recently. So but I decided to let my husband use it first because the man drove forever and he takes such fantastic care of me. Then we met up with a friend here in Pohang for lunch, or dinner, excuse me. But take a look, we got some moving food. So here's what I did yesterday living in South Korea. First up, my husband and I did a 2-hour TikTok live in downtown Daegu. And you can see us here fighting through traffic. Ooh, I found this really cool bell. I wanted to show you guys. Isn't it gorgeous? Korea's got awesome stuff. Then we went and got some food because I was starving after walking like 2 or 3 miles around the city. Went to this place and got a burger because, yeah, South Korea's got burgers. They're kind of expensive though, but it was really good. There's my husband ordering me some food. I got a Hawaiian burger, but it didn't really taste that Hawaiian other than the pineapple, but it was still good. And yeah, some zero Sprite. I'd rather eat my calories than drink them. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I won this in a mystery box that we did on the TikTok live downtown. We also went to Uniqlo. My husband wanted to find one of these shirts, undershirts, but it was kind of expensive, so we didn't buy one. Did go over to the Lotte Mart. There's some expensive strawberries. Korea's got amazing strawberries. They're kind of expensive. And I was looking for tortilla shells. I at least found tortillas. And then I went home and took a shower. Busy day. Okay, here's another what do I eat in a day living in South Korea? Korean Friends edition. So here for lunch, my husband and I actually went to go get Chinese food here in South Korea. Chinese food in Korea is definitely different than the Chinese food we have in America. But man, let me tell you, this stuff is the bomb. I love it. Then we got invited with our friends, Jason and Justin, to go to this restaurant. It was really cool. I like this vibe. They had this piano and music video outside, and we come inside, and my friends are having makjang. If you don't know what makjang is, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you can take a wild guess. I did not have makjang because it's not my cup of tea. I just had some steak, but man, was this food good. And I love they have like music videos around. And then we got invited to go out again with our friends to the quote-unquote 4th meal. That's in Korea where you go to the after food place after you've had your food. But this time we didn't go for chicken and beer. We just went to this little bar place that we've been to before and listened to music videos and had some food. Here is part 3 of what I eat in a day living in South Korea, because you guys love these videos. You already know I have this protein bar for breakfast every day, but I'll still tell you. And of course my coffee. Can't go out with my instant coffee. I also wanted to show you, my husband and I stopped at this rest area in South Korea to pick up some snacks. Check out how awesome the bathroom is, and they have exercise equipment in case you feel like getting your fitness on at the rest area. Picked up some snacks, some egg, some other kind of snack my husband got, and my drink. And here is some lunch that we had. This is daegu jjigae. I made it spicy because, you know, I am really obsessed with this stuff lately. It's so good. Of course, all of my side dishes, rice, all the goodies, banchan. And then for dinner, we were invited to our friend's house and she made all of this delicious food. She cooked up some meat and a bunch of vegetables and also some kind of shellfish. I wasn't really sure what it is. And some soup. Like and follow for more about South Korea. Okay, you guys seem to really like this. So let me show you part 2 of what I eat in a day living in South Korea. Okay, if you've seen my first video, you already know I have one of these guys every single morning here in Korea. It's a protein bar. Gotta take my meds with food, and these are lummy. On to lunch. So listen, just because I live in South Korea doesn't mean I can't find a few comfort kind of things. Can you guess what I might be making for lunch with this stuff? FYI, this stuff is uber expensive in South Korea, but alright, let's get to it. If your guess was some sort of poor man's chicken nachos, then you are correct. That is in fact what I'm having for lunch in South Korea. But let me show you what I'm having for dinner because it's delicious. So for dinner here in South Korea, my husband and I were actually invited out by like 30 of our friends for dinner this Sunday evening. Check it out. It's kind of like a chicken soup type of thing with lots of banchan, which is side dishes. It was so good. If you want to see what else we eat here in South Korea every day, leave a comment below and let me know. Annyeong! Here's a day in my life living in South Korea. The first thing I did is I turned this little heater on because y'all know my apartment was cold because we have heated floors and it never heats the whole apartment fast enough. I'm putting a little bit of makeup on, but I never know what I'm doing, so I'm winging it. Kind of made my bed, but where'd my pillowcases go? They disappeared. Then we met up with friends to go get some coffee because y'all know in South Korea, man, we got lots of coffee. My husband and I actually got a peach tea aid. It was delicious. This place was cute. Then my friends also invited us to lunch because they're amazing. And yes, you have seen this on a video before. This place is really good. But it was so packed we were going to have to sit at this bar. But then my husband, I'll tell you though, they did have this cute little thing where they were growing some vegetables. Wasn't it adorable? They also had all these really pretty letters written by people who ate there. And then my husband found another table. So we actually ate at the table and we got donkasu, which is pork cutlet. Amazing. I love it. You've seen this before because it's so delicious. And then I came home and chilled and tried to watch Netflix, but this drama was boring. Okay, so here is what I do in a day living in South Korea. First, this morning, my husband and I met some friends at Pike's Coffee for coffee, obviously. I was still a little sleepy. Big surprise, all my friends got Americano because there's something about Koreans. They really love their Americano. Then I went home and decided to watch a little American English Netflix because I just needed my brain to take a break from Korean. Then I watched my husband use the neck massager on his neck. The poor man was in pain after we had lunch. And then we went back downtown Daegu to meet another set of friends for coffee. My husband got, big surprise, Americano. I got this chamomile tea, didn't like it that much. And then I found all these pretty lights in downtown Daegu. Aren't they gorgeous? I just had to show you guys for a few seconds. And then my friends invited us to dinner at this awesome place. I don't remember exactly what I got, but it was spicy. Uber loved it. It was the bottom one there. Didn't show you the food because I kind of ate it so fast. I forgot to record the food showing for you. Sorry. But I did show you the lights outside. And then my friends bought me flowers. How sweet was that? They're so adorable. Like and follow for more about Korea. Okay, you guys like these. So how about a day in my life in South Korea? So let's see what I'm doing today. Well, the first thing I did was put my contacts in and have a little breakfast. You know, you got to start that day off right. Then I went for a little walk outside here in Korea. There's a pretty park. And then I met up with some friends to get some coffee. And can you guess which one of these coffees is mine? You're right. It's not the coffee. It's the peach tea. Koreans love their Americanos. And they're all Americano except for me. Then we went and had lunch. I just wanted to show you that many times in Korea, the restaurants, they'll have a garbage bin and scissors so you can cut your food. There's my adorable husband. This is the Chinese restaurant. We ate out with my friends. And here's our delicious food. Yummy lunch. Yes, we got some Chinese food in Korea because, because why not? Then the same friends invited us over to their house after lunch to have some tea. And then this is my friend's adorable apartment. And she is giving me her freaking dishwasher because in South Korea, Koreans never use dishwashers because they don't come in apartments. But she had this one she never used and she gave to me. But this is my apartment and look, I don't have room for it. I don't know what we're going to do. We got to figure it out because my space is too small. But I'm not going to go without it. And then we borrowed our friend's TV until we can afford to get our TV fixed. So I went home and watched some TV. And then because I was really exhausted, we ordered pizza. Because in Korea, we got Pizza Hut. It was expensive, but I got it anyway. Here's another What I Do in a Day Living in South Korea Wednesday edition. Here is my husband's lunch. He had udon and I had soup and sandwich. Don't be making fun of me. This was good. Even though I live in Korea, I can still make a normal sandwich. And my husband cleaned the kitchen for me. Thank you, Yobo. Good job. And then we decided to tackle this dishwasher thing again. So we moved the refrigerator and cleaned. And my husband got it hooked up. Yes, my precious. I'm so happy. He finally got it working. But then I realized I have no idea how to use it. So he had to show me literally like 5 times because I'm just not the best at paying attention. And then for dinner, I literally made whatever I could find in our refrigerator because we're out of everything. I just threw some hamburger and some soup together, put a little flour in that to make it a little thicker and threw it over rice because, whatever. But it was good.